Hello everyone, my name is Peter Kiarida and I'm a computer trainer, coach or tutor, and welcome to our sessions. We shall be learning computer basics. Welcome. This is a computer. As you can see it, is a computer. Now let's see, what is a computer? By definition, a computer is an electronic device that is able to accept data and process that data into meaningful information. Now, like many other electronic devices that we have, including the smartphone, the television, the phones, piano keyboard, name them. There are many. They are all electronic devices. But apart from a computer being an electronic device, it is unique in its own way that it is able to accept data and manipulate it or process it into meaningful information. Now, what is data? One may ask that when you are talking of a computer, I have said it's an electronic device, true. I also say that it accepts data. Now somebody may ask, what is data? Now data is a raw fact, is a raw fact. What is a fact then? Now facts in computing are things like numbers 0 to 9. That is 0 to 9. If you have a number 0 to 9, you can have 10, that is 1 and 0. You can have 100 by pressing 1 and 0, 0. So any number 0 to 9 is a fact. Letters are also fact. A to Z, they are also fact. And we also have characters. Characters like the dollar sign, and also symbols like hash, symbols like art, among others. Now, when you talk of those data and say that they are raw fact, meaning that you may have a number like 1, 2, maybe 4. You may also have letters like X, Y, but those numbers may not be meaningful to you unless they are done something. Like maybe having a letter XY, they may not be meaningful, but a number, maybe you can combine those numbers. For example, you can say this is a cat. This is a cat is a fact which is meaningful, because already you now know that it is a cat. There is a cat somewhere. So that is information is meaningful. So when you talk of computer processing data into meaningful information, you may have, for example, a student who have a record of his or her marks entered such that they have English, having such and so marks, having mathematics with a certain marks. Now, all those computations, when it is processed, we may have meaningful information by having maybe a report form showing what the student did and what they got by processing the data, which are the numbers, maybe marks, and the characters, which are maybe letters, numbers, which are maybe say the names of the subject he or she did. So by processing those, we have meaningful information. So by definition, that is why we are saying that a computer is an electronic device, true. But unlike other electronic devices, it is able to accept data, which already we have said what is data, and it's also able to process that data such that you have meaningful information from the data, which was raw, the raw fact. We say that data are raw facts.